then I'll be spineless. I'm going insane.
I think my mind just goes out of control and touch on subjects read about. I touch on the they be leaving out. I seen this non-smoking. I seen the same with the nine dying with his eyes open. And simply what this means is he didn't know that every dog had his day until he seen his. I bet you will too, because it's time. Die, kill fool. Die, kill fool. Die, kill fool. Die, kill fool.
ladies and gentlemen of America, if you just watched what just happened, and if you thought it was a reenactment, you are right. Because what you just saw was a damn good Velvet Girls punishment for failure. Because Normani Corday finished in third place at Dance of the Stars 24, and Lauren Dusky finished runner-up on The Voice 12. And yes, that was the mattress beatdown you just saw.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows,
During last season's finale, that was not posted, as we were about to find out if Normani Corday and Lauren Dusky had respectively won Dance with the Stars 24 and The Voice 12, we went on a 5-second delay. During production that never made it to air. The unpredictable aforementioned competitions paved way for an elimination that was worth even posting. After the elimination of Heather Morris on Dance with the Stars 24 and the death of Perry Johnson back in April, we took every precaution that we knew how to keep you from seeing that particular elimination as unfit for broadcast. As the founder, host, and the executive producer of Vocal Girls USA, I decided not to broadcast the Vocal Girls USA Season 8 finale, as we were about to find out the winners of Dancing with the Stars and The Voice USA, as scheduled. For the past 8 seasons, you have gotten to know my friend and co-host of Vocal Girls for many years, Holly Irwin. Holly was a 4-time winning moderator with Candice Glover, Alex and Sierra, Alfonso Ribeiro, and Yaya Vancova. Like all our moderators and villains on Vocal Girls USA, a winning moderator was a fulfillment and a dream for Holly. What you did not know was when our cameras stopped rolling, Holly had been battling alcoholism since the elimination of Pia Toscano back in April of 2011. And sadly, as Tom Bergeron announced Normani Corday's 3rd place finish on Dance with the Stars 24, Holly Everman took her own life on May 23rd, 2017. For some of you who have called or wrote to Nostra Gifts asking the Vocal Girls Season 8 finale be posted on the YouTube channel, this was unfortunately not a popular choice. I want to take the time to explain the reason why I decided not to post the announcement of the winners of Dancing Stars 24 and The Voice 12. At Vocal Girls, we strive to deliver the best female contestants, since all our moderators and villains are also broadcast journalists. We are first and foremost take the precedent of the lives of our moderators and staff. And we will always be choosing priority over programming in any competition. As the founder or webmaster of Vote for the Girls USA, I would not be able to live with myself otherwise. Not everybody has a smartphone. Not everyone has a laptop or a computer. Not everyone has an email account that casts his or her vote. Not everyone has social media account. For some people, go to your local library to watch Vote for the Girls on YouTube, to access our website, or the internet in general, are all that stands between voting for a female contestant and or a flex pick, defined as a Vote for the Girls pick. That stands between a Vote for the Girls victory and a devastating Vote for the Girls loss. It is something that each and every single one of our moderators and villains take very seriously. For those of you who did not get to see the finales of The Voice 12 and Dancing with the Stars, we wish we could ever take delayed broadcast of those particular finales for you. But the fact of the matter is, we had asked the executives over at No Studios Fans television stations, which distributes Vote for the Girls. But on May 25th, 2017, executives said no. Vote for the Girls does not have the rights to post a rebroadcasted episode. What we have done instead, and you saw this at the beginning of the episode, was as a Vote for the Girls punishment for failure, for Nomani Corday finishing third place, and Lauren Dusky finishing runner-up on The Voice 12, was yours truly beating up a Box Springs mattress. For those of you who are angry at us and or even considering making a death threat, I ask you to keep the following in mind. You might get to see another member of Fifth Harmony, say Lauren, Dinah, Allie Brick, or to a lesser extent Camilla, appear on a future season of Dancing with the Stars and win it all. And in which case, that particular Fifth Harmony member would be supported by either yours truly, Maribel Mort, Carly Jameson, or as you'll find out in a few moments, my new co-host of Vote for the Girls, or a female vocalist from the state of Michigan to win The Voice USA. But after last season, with the deaths of Perry Johnson and suicide of Holly Ehrman, we know that they will never be able to ever cast their vote for a female contestant again. And there are now 2 children in Muncie, Indiana, who are now growing up without a mother. And that, my friend, should be very, very sobering. The best weapon against violence is being informed and armed with knowledge. That is what we here at Vote for the Girls are here to provide. Voting information for female contestants. That is the mission of Vote for the Girls USA. We can't control the timing of the violence as much as we could, but what we can promise is this. When it happens to a Vote for the Girls moderator or villain, you will find the information right here and online on voteforgirls.us. From all of us at Vote for the Girls USA, our sincere condolences go out to family and friends and fans of Holly Ehrman in Muncie, Indiana.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. There's always tomorrow where you can have a second chance. And after tomorrow, all that you have to remember, here's what to do when you think nobody cares for you. Look in my eyes and see there's an answer there. It's true. We'll find tomorrow's a place for us. I know because time only knows how long forever's gonna last. And we don't even need to ask. Let's live today and find someone to share it with. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, all that you have to remember, here's what to do when you think nobody cares for you. Look in my eyes and see there's an answer there. It's true.